I wasn't aware of like how people who have like facial differences were like villainized.
It's one of the world's best known love scenes, but how often does its casting break boundaries and challenge societal norms?
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo?
With nearly 1 in 5 people in the UK self-identifying as having a visible difference, such as a mark, scar or condition, a leading charity is shining a light on the way disfigurement is portrayed on screen.
New research carried out by Changing Faces found that people with visible differences were over twice as likely to be shown as a victim or villain than as a love interest. Visibly different characters aren't common on screen, and women with visible differences rarely portrayed. Crystal was diagnosed with bone cancer in her upper jaw when she was 18. Her facial difference has opened her eyes to stigma, on screen and off.
Pre-cancer, I wasn't aware of like how people who have like facial differences were like villainized or victimized. Actually experiencing that, like, and experiencing the trauma, like, and being so affected by people staring at me in the street, like, or like hate comments about my appearance. There's this like a narrative in Hollywood especially that's been going on like for years and years and years that people are not addressing and seeing that these are real people.
Crystal knows her appearance will always be judged.
It's on my face, I can't really hide anything, so every time that I talk or like every time that I enter a room, like, I know, like, already, like, and it's not like anyone's fault, like, I just know that people have that first like a perception of me.
For years, film and TV have used scars, burns and birthmarks as a shorthand for villainy, from superhero films, family musicals to space operas, and the world's best-known spy franchise over many decades.
Shall I hear more? Or shall I speak at this?
Romeo was a year old when an accident left him with burns on his chest, neck and stomach. His visible difference has, at times, affected his casting.
Because of my scar on my neck, it looks like I've been stabbed. I would often be asked to try this as like a thug or as someone who's on the street, and I didn't like being labelled as that. You know, I'm someone who's much more than my scars.
Now an actor and model, after being spotted on a shoot for a music video, Romeo hopes to inspire others.
I want to be someone who shows other people with visible difference that they can be anything. They can play the romantic lead, they can play a villain if they want to, they can be a hero, not just be labelled as someone sinister and evil or Machiavellian.
Campaigners say that underrepresentation or misrepresentation of those with visible differences on screen isn't only lazy storytelling, it also reinforces negative stereotypes.
The old adage is, you can't be what you can't see. Perhaps it's time for more inclusive casting, changing the face of representation on screen.